I love my New York Giants. This is Giants Corner, hosted by yours truly, Hall of Fame worthy. Like I always say, I'm not an analyst or anything. I'm just a fan. And since I love my New York Giants, let's talk about them. Week 1. Y'all already know what happened week 1. We went down to Washington. We lost to the Commanders. It was a bad loss because the way we was looking through the preseason, I didn't think that we would look anything like that, or we would at least look better than that, or at least able to put a touchdown on the board, at least. We wasn't able to put a touchdown on the board. The offensive line was in disarray. Russ was running for his life, basically, getting sacked. Russ was getting roughed up a little bit. Malik Neighbors on the sideline having a meltdown because he couldn't get the ball. It wasn't like a meltdown, but it was just like he wanted the ball. The ball wasn't getting to him. Commanders were double teaming him and let his frustrations be known, I guess. Russ just looked like not saying he can't do it no more, but in back of that line, anybody we put back there to be tough for them, to operate. I'm not sure if we put Dart in, he's able to make plays with his legs. He's able to get out the pocket. Russ is not too much. But let's not jump the Dart. What if we go to Mr. W himself, Ian W's? What if we try him out? A lot of Giants fans are calling for Jackson Dart already after week 1. I say if we go down to Dallas and it looks crazy in Dallas, I say either we have to make a change at quarterback this early if we're trying to save the season. We'll make a change. And Russ, he can still throw down the field. It's the fact that can he get out the way? A lot of people call him a sitting duck in the pocket. He can't get out of the way. And it's looking like that. But he can still throw the ball. Russ can still cook. Just that line has to give him time. A lot of first game mistakes was being made. Like I shared a video. The guy was breaking down a lot of their offensive, one offensive play where Theo Johnson was his hands up in the air like he didn't know what was going on. So it's a lot of first week 1 things going on. Not gonna just like go crazy over that game, but if it happens in Dallas, we need to beat Dallas. And like they were saying, Russ, you need to do something to show the coaches, show everybody that you want to keep your job. Like you have to. So how you keep your job is you make something happen to help us win. That's how you keep your job. Let's not the mistakes and everything. Let's not let the bad play come from you. Basically, that's how you keep your job. But big shout out to the people that kind of stepped up, that helped us. The defense looked the best that they can look for being out on the field so long. So the defense held us in the game. It's the offense that couldn't score the points. I like Drew Phillips. He made a tackle on Debo. I didn't even think he was gonna make that tackle, but he showed it in his second year. He could make a tackle. Brian Burns showed up with 2 sacks. Carter, number 51, he was there. He had a nice rushing, got his hands in the quarter in Daniel's face, on one pass play, caused a penalty on that. He got a block on special teams, and he had half a sack. So he showed up. I mean, the most he could as for a rookie. They was doing some stuff to take him out the game, but not all the players, not Burns, Lawrence, Tibbs, Carter, was on the field at one time together. They need to be together. That's the only way this pass rush is feared. And you talk about the pass rush, we need all of those feared people on the field at the same time. That's the only way that's gonna work. You can't have one come in and the other one come in special blitz packages for Carter and Burns and whatever, but like you can mix it up, but make sure that they're on the field at the same time. And Carter has to play more. He has to play more than Tibbs, because is Tibbs more talented than Carter? I don't think so. So Carter needs to be on the field more than Tibbs, from what I'm understanding, from my thought process, yes. So, you know, we didn't in Washington, total yards, we had 231 total yards, 157 passing yards, don't look like it, 74 rushing yards, 3 yards per play. Not good at all. But it's week 1, so I'm not making a big deal out of week 1. If we win in Dallas, all of this stuff goes away. You gotta know that. And not the problems. If we go down and the offensive line looks good, Russ looks like he's getting it together, Malik Neighbors is not having a meltdown on the sideline, we go down there and we beat, because we didn't beat Dallas and I don't know how long. If we go down there and we could beat Dallas, I bet you some of this stuff starts quieting down, you know? And that's what we need. As Giants fans, we want to go to Dallas and we want our Giants to beat Dallas. We always do. The coaching can be better. We have to switch up the plays, and we have to put spark into our offensive game plan. Somebody has to spark our offensive game plan. It's not Neighbors over there on the sidelines yelling and carrying on. But coach, you have to spark our game plan, because your job is on the line. The GM job's been on the line. Your jobs is on the line. Something has to happen in week 2, and I'm pretty sure DeBoer, you could make it happen and get this team together. And let's get down to Dallas and win a big game in Dallas. We ain't beat Dak Prescott in I don't know how long. And if we do this, all of this, like, we could show that we're on the right track to being our Giants that we know. Or, you know, the Giants that we can see making the playoffs. But you know how my slogan, it's always go Giants. I love my New York Giants. This has been Giants Corner. Let's go Giants.